fans to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Go sit down. What?
First carry here for Joe Mixon. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun again to Mixon. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Check out free. Check 50. Check 50. Switch. Switch. Go. And we got Mike, number 53.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Packers nothing. To kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn it. 6 figures every year, yeah.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones on the run.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down. Love escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now here's Ross. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. 3
yards to gain there, 2nd down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
Well, you get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Good route there. Gun. 56, right there, 56.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, Cousins. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. How about the 1st quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings, for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now.
At the 29-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
So Darius,
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we're good. 53 to the mark. 53. Check 53. Squeeze, double. Check. 53. Check.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Now Joe Mixon, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
tackle made at the
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Yellow. Gun.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
his kick.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score. Bengals 14. Packers 7.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Boyle.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
What?
First down going to the air with Love. Flushed out right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown. And now it's second down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
On third down, here's Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
On 4th down, they snap it to Love. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Love fires that quickly outside. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Green Bay.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Love. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 1.
Check
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down throw for Cousins. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
56, Mike, 56, right there, right there. Done. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To the air again, it's Cousins. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Cousins now to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good. And
what you bet that dude?
21-14.
Makes the score Bengals 21. Packers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's now second.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. Muscling free near the 40. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
No, leave that alone.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it? And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Caught left side by Funchess. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Carlos Dunlap able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Love now on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bud Dupree, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He sets to fire deep. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Ross on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
This man ain't even put his fucking hands up, bro.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Look in the closet.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And a Packer 1st down.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Bud Dupree picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Love. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. On 1st and 10, Love. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 yards, good enough for a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
He was brought
the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. David Njoku, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now right away, he'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
first down here at about the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Again, it's Love. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Dupree in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down.
And 15.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this one complete right side to Funches. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
But it brings
Love to throw for it on 4th. It's caught. Jones. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. First down, Love to pass. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Green Bay.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing here, Cousins. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Going deep downfield for Ross. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
That's good.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Come on, man. Hold that fucking block, dude.
Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Cousins again. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit.